Bolarinwa, Chukwudi, Hassan. Yes, I called your name. I called your name. Bolarinwa, Chukwudi, Hassan. What do you want to do to me? You want to flog me? I'm calling your name because I regret the day I met you. You, this boy, I regret the day I met you. You, Bolarinwa, Chukwudi, Hassan. Yes. No. Oh yeah, sorry. You people should calm down. Welcome to Soul Ties with Ola Oluwadayomi. And you'll be wondering, who is the person that has a Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa name? Just one person. That's because I just wanted you to know that you are not alone when it comes to having regrets about meeting certain people in life or not meeting certain people in life. When it comes to regrets, when it comes to having regrets about life, about certain things, it happens to everybody. That is, we all have that moment when we wish we had done something, where we wish we had not done something, where we wish we had met some people or we had not met some people in life. It's universal, it's normal, it's human. That is what humans are. We feel regrets, we feel happiness, we feel joy, sadness, fear, and regret is part of what we feel. Regret is a valid feeling. And, personally for me, there are certain things that I have done in life that I wish I had not done, that I wish I didn't do, that I wish I did. I'm battling inferiority complex, imposter syndrome, and it has robbed me of certain opportunities in life. It has robbed me of, good things in life. And years later, months later, week later, days later, I would look back and be like, oh, I messed up. I should have just done this thing. I should have just done it out of fear. But what will I do about it? The opportunity is lost. The people who took the opportunity are doing good at it. They're enjoying the benefits. And then there is me, living my life on regret. And I'm just there like, the whole thing is messing up with my emotions and it's just putting me out there. That's fine. That's normal. But guess what? Next time I get that kind of opportunity, I would have learnt my lesson and not, still hold back, because I know that if I hold back, I might regret it. But another thing is, it's not all the time we get a next time. It's not all the time there is always a next opportunity. Sometimes it's just a one-time thing. So, do I still have to continue living my life based on the regret of that thing that is gone? No. So the fact that you feel like, oh, this boy, I shouldn't have dated him. This girl, I shouldn't have asked her out. Oh, this school, I shouldn't have gone. I shouldn't have studied this course. I shouldn't have started working in this office. Anything at all. Friends, relationships, even family. We have this level of regret towards things, towards people. It's fine. But what's the difference between somebody who is living their life based on regret and somebody who chooses to pick the lessons in that particular thing and move on with it? The difference is, one will do better, while the other one is just stuck in that place. Now, moving on from regret is not something that is easy, because for me personally, the way my chest will be tight, hey God, like the way my chest will be tight, the way it will just be heavy, because I'm just there like, what am I doing? Why did I do that? And then you're just wondering like, how did I mess up? you are just there asking yourself questions like, where did I go wrong? That's what happens to me each time I regret something. But when I choose to just accept that it has happened, like, this is it has happened. Acceptance is the beginning of my progress, is the beginning of me moving on when it comes to regret. I just accept that, okay, it is what it is. It is what it is. I acknowledge that, okay, this is it. And, everybody makes mistake. And even if it is not a mistake, even if it is something I did with my eyes open, I move on. Like, I just move on. Because what will I do about it? I cannot go back to the past. And if it is a situation where I can still do something about it, let's take, for instance, you enter into a relationship that is not working for you, and you're currently regretting it, that, okay, why did I enter into this relationship? Why did I accept this person into my life? You can still do something about it, because you can still break up with this person. You can still move on. That is easy to correct. But let's talk about you applying for a scholarship, but out of your fear, you did not actually apply for the scholarship. And it's a one-time thing. It's just for that year. It's not happening next year. My dear, you have to pack your load in your mind and move on. So it starts from you accepting that it has happened. It has happened. Otishele, like, it is what it is. And another way you can really help yourself is to learn from that situation, grow from that situation. If you do not reflect on the lessons, that you have learned from that situation, and if you don't use the lessons that you learned as opportunities for your own personal growth and self-improvement, my dear, you will make the same mistake again. Like, you will make the same mistake again and go back again down that lane and still have the same regrets. That's why people will make the same mistake once, they'll make the same mistake twice, they'll make it 4 times, 5 times, 8 times, because they did not learn anything. It's giving Jojo, did you not learn anything? Or what's that sound? Yeah, if you know that sound, you know what I'm talking about. If you do not learn lessons, because if you have accepted that, okay, that's happened, and you just move on like that without actually learning something from that situation, without, using that lesson to grow, to improve as a person, I don't know, you will still fall back into that mess. So when next another scholarship opportunity come, you still feel like, happy, I'm not worth it, I should not take this thing. And then when the opportunity goes again, you still feel the same way. It's just the way it is. It's going to be a cycle that you just keep going round and round and round and round. Let's take, for example, myself. When I was 20, I made a particular mistake in life that was crazy, and it almost, ruined my life. A year after, I made the same mistake again. And you would ask me, did you not learn anything? I actually did. Because the second mistake I made was out of fear. But maybe because I did not really, separate my lessons from my fear. So that way, I did not have new goals for myself. I was just, pushing my fears as my goals. And that really affected me. So why not just set new goals for yourself instead of, dwelling on what has happened? Instead of allowing yourself sit down in that position, sit down in that mess. Set new goals. Focus on the present. Focus on the future. Work towards the new goals. Refocus and redirect your energy to positive actions instead of just, this has happened. Oh, that's the end of the world. It's actually not the end of the world. Because if you look back, you have done certain things before that you have felt regrets towards, and did the world end? No. But one thing about human is there are good people, there are bad people. It's just the way it is. And there are certain people in this life that they would always find a way to drag you back into your mess. Let's take, for example, people who know me or who knew me when I made the mistake I made when I was 19. I still know of so many people who still judge me based on that mistake, based on that, and they have, categorized me. They believe that is who I am. They just, put me in that category of this is who she is because of a mistake I made when I was 19. I'm in my late 20s. Hello? So those kind of people, when they see me, they talk to me, they address me, they relate with me in that direction. And then, the way they will talk to you, you'll be like, don't you move on? Like, you yourself, have you not made mistakes in your life? Gone are those days when you would talk to me like that based on my mistakes in life, or you will see me and you're talking about my ex-boyfriends or about something that has happened, and I'll just laugh it off. But these days, I'll sit you down, I will lecture you. I'll let you know that, no, she have ballet. Because if you already done ballet, you will not come and be talking to me based on what happened years ago. Because why are you so judgmental? But then, it's just the way certain humans are. So, there are always those kind of people who would always try to drag you back into your mess. From the words of their mouth to their actions, to, just the way they relate with you, just the way they address you, just the way they talk to you. It feels like they don't forgive. And who are they to even forgive you for your own mistakes? Except those mistakes affect them. Except it had something to do with them. Who are they to forgive you for your own mistakes? You messed up. It is your mistake. So who are you? Hello? If I have moved on, if I have forgiven myself, why are you trying to drag me back? And how do you deal with those kind of people? Please shun them. Please, if you keep, trying to be nice towards those kind of people, they will keep repeating the same thing. So shun them. And you too, just forgive yourself. Just practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. You are human. And it is okay to make mistakes. It is okay for certain things to happen. Treat yourself with compassion. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. That, okay, it has happened. I am sorry. I tell myself I'm sorry a lot. I tell myself I am sorry a lot. Looking back at the past week and the things I did in the past week, the mistakes I made in the past week, it really messed me up. It messed me up, had a big toll on my mental health. But at some point, I just had to tell myself, girl, I am sorry. I am sorry this happened. I am sorry you had to struggle with this. I am human at the end of the day. My therapist said, Oladayo, I'm proud of how far you have come. But touch yourself. This is it. You have flesh. So it's fine. And those his words made me feel at ease. Made me feel like, yes, I am human and mistakes happen. And even if it was not a mistake, okay. And that's why I like to surround myself with good support, with good people, with my loved ones, people who genuinely care about me, not the ones that are willing to, any small thing. There's some friends you have, they will use your downfall to, gain 5 minutes of fame. The way they will just talk about your deepest secrets in public, jokingly, you'll be like, oh God, what's this? You see those kind of people? Run. Run, because they would always find a way to use your downfall, your regret, to ride over you. Me, I have learned to surround myself with compassionate people, my own people, my loved ones. I share my feelings and experiences with these kind of people. They encourage me, they guide me if they can. And I want you to understand that moving on takes time. It takes practice. It takes time. It's not just something you do at the snap of your finger. Moving on from my mistake of 19 years old, it's almost a decade of that mistake, and it still feels fresh in my head sometimes. It still feels like, oh yeah, I did this thing. Sometimes it feels like that. So moving on takes time. It takes patience. It takes, taking it easy on yourself. So just be gentle with yourself. Take small step forward, because it's in your hands. You have the power to create a brighter future for yourself, instead of just, sitting down there and questioning your existence because of a mistake you made in the past. That is why it's in the past. The past is the past. And to everybody out there who are always, pushing people back into their mess, pushing people back into their regrets with the words of their mouth, with their action, with all those things, please do better for yourself. Because you as human, so you have regrets. So imagine someone talking about your mess jokingly. So please forgive yourself. Show yourself a little compassion. I'm currently on that pace. I'm currently, this week taught me a lot. This week taught me a lot about showing myself compassion, forgiving myself, showing myself a little bit of, forgiveness. Sometimes when we talk about forgiveness, we just talk about forgiving other people. We tend to forget that we need to forgive ourselves. We need to show compassion to ourselves. And if you've listened to majorly all the episodes of my podcast, you will know that I preach self-love, I preach self-compassion, because that is what I am doing. If you do not practice self-love, if you do not forgive yourself as a person, it will be harder for you to forgive others. It will be harder for you to be compassionate towards others, because what you do to yourself will be very easy for you to do to others. So, see, it is life. It happens. Yes, that mistake you're thinking of right now, that thing that you think you did that is a mess, yes, that thing that made people laugh at you, that one in your head right now, forgive yourself. It's in the past. It's gone. And if there is something you can do about it, please do it. Take that action. Learn your lessons. Grow with it. Don't let, that moment, that thing hold you down from a brighter future. Don't let it hold you down from better opportunities. And you know that I love you. You know that Ola Oluwadayami loves you. Because yes, I love you. Like I love you, I love you, I love you. And you are loved at home. Like they love you for house. So, love yourself. Be compassionate to yourself. Because personally, I love myself. I'm learning to be compassionate for myself. I'm learning to forgive myself. So, you do that with me, right? Okay. Go star, girl. Go star, boy. Because you took that decision. I know you did. Your subconscious mind, you did. Yeah. No more regrets. Don't learn your lessons. Feel your emotions, but don't let it push you down. That's it on Soul Ties with Ola Oluwadayomi. So, Guys, actually, I know I've never told you people that. Sure, you know you can follow me on social media. If you want to link up with me, if you want to talk to me, if you want to share your experiences with me, and you're very, just you don't want to really share it with the public. That's why you're not commenting in my comment section here, and that's why you're not, answering my poll, because I don't know what's going on. Answer my poll now. Go just scroll down. You will see the comment. That's for Spotify users. Actually, you will see the comments there. Just drop a comment. There's a question. There's always a question. Drop a comment. Say something, and please. So you can follow me on any of my social media handles at olaoluwadayomi_. That's female photographer on Twitter. X. On Instagram. And if you want to link up with me on WhatsApp, I don't know. Just send me a DM, say something. And this is me saying a big thank you to everyone who listened to my last episode. Thank you very much for the love, for the support. Thank you for your, for your love towards me. Thank you for celebrating with me. I really do appreciate you. And to every new man who doesn't know me but listen to my podcast, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for supporting your girl. And you know it that I love you. And I really cannot wait for you to listen to my next episode, because my next episode, don't let me talk. Don't let me talk. Let me just hold it. Oh, swallow it. Dio, swallow it. Okay. This is me trying to be your favorite talkative. Let me be your friend's favorite talkative too. I want to be everyone's favorite talkative. So, my dear, share the link to this podcast. Link up with me. Talk to me. Drop a comment. And I can't wait for you to listen to my next episode once again, because let me just swallow this thing. It's doing me like I should talk. Don't let me talk. Just listen. So follow this account so that you can catch up with every other episode. And so that's it on Soul Ties with Olaoluwadayomi. Once again, Qzies.